Hello and welcome. So I'm going to be looking into the energy again today of the missing siblings in Nova Scotia, Jack and Lily Sullivan. Doing a little bit more probing, keeping this energy open, keeping this energy in the social media, keeping this energy shifting and moving. So this read today is called The Investigation and Manipulation Tactics. So I'm going to start here with question number 1. Just bear with me one little minute. Okay, question number 1. What evidence exists? 3 cards, please, Spirit. Using the investigation cards again, clarifying with the whispers of the unsolved, and then clarifying that energy with the missing variable. So, what evidence exists? 3 cards, please. And we have a digital footprint. Undercover and drain or waterway. We finished on that card on yesterday's read. If you've watched the read, drain or waterway. What evidence exists in this energy? Clarifying card number 1, digital footprint with the whispers from the unsolved. And we have embezzlement, easy for you to say, embezzlement in reverse. The undercover card, please clarify, Spirit. And we have the below ground level, undercover below ground level, showing like a tunnel energy. Drain or waterway. And we have breakup, divorce, separation. Let's look at this energy. Embezzlement. So I feel like with this card here, clarifying this digital footprint, I feel it's giving me that energy of like the investigation should focus on hidden energy. Maybe another phone, another mobile phone. That kind of energy. With the undercover energy here and the below ground level clarifier, it's bringing in that energy of confined space, kind of something being trapped, something being restricted energy, something that's undercover below ground level energy. And the drain or waterway there being clarified with breakup, divorce, separation. Every time I move near this desk, it bounces my camera. So this energy here, drain or waterway, clarifying with the breakup, divorce, separation. It's bringing in that energy of this is the end. This is the end goal. This is drain or waterway, below ground level, undercover. It's like this is the end of the road with this. This is the energy that we need to concentrate on. This is where the energy, the evidence exists. So we have that digital footprint there. Maybe another phone. Somebody has another phone, is what that's bringing to me. Let's clarify with the missing variable. And we have the scales of justice. Conflict in the spotlight. Clashing motives. Public outcry. 5 of clubs. Clarifying with the number 5. Synchronized energy. So this is good. This is good energy. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Conflict in the spotlight, clashing motives and public outcry. The ethics of ambition in a high profile case. Scales of justice. Conflict in the spotlight. Clashing motives. And public outcry. It's giving me that energy that there's a lot going on behind the scenes with this. An awful lot. And it all seems a little bit hit and miss energy. Question number 2. What has been erased, hidden, or destroyed? What has been erased, hidden, or destroyed behind closed doors? Something behind closed doors. What has been erased, hidden, or destroyed behind closed doors? Stalker being watched. I am safe now. Clarifying the behind closed doors, please, Spirit. And we have the tunnel underground again. Stalker being watched. Social media. I am safe now. Trapped. We had that card yesterday as well. So the behind closed doors energy. With this clarifier of tunnel underground. This is giving me that energy again of things immediately not visible but lead to answers. Something that needs careful investigation. It's hidden. It's an hidden. I just heard Spirit say door, hidden. But it could be because of the doors, behind closed doors. It's like, it's giving me that energy of moving something to open something. Moving something to open something. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. It's concealed. The stalker being watched here, social media, speaks for itself. In the what's being hidden. What's being erased, what's being destroyed. And it's like all that information that's coming out on social media is being challenged. and it's being stalked. It's being watched. With the Trapped here, it's like, again, this card came out in the last read that I did, and it was like with the waterway energy. And it's sat under the I am safe now, and you can see that there's like these bars across where somebody can't get out because they're trapped in this area. But I am safe now because nobody can get in either. It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of a setup. Something that's not easily accessible. Something that's something that can be missed. That kind of energy. The area. What has been erased, hidden or destroyed. Hidden. It's an area that is hidden. It's behind closed doors. It's hidden. I don't know what that could be. Clarifying with the missing variable. We have the Joker. Truth and revelation. In the silence of secrets, truth finds its voice. Justice through delayed is inevitable. In the silence of secrets, trust finds its voice. Justice through delayed is inevitable. And it is being delayed as well. Number 2, 1, 2. Justice in the face of scandal is what's collating this energy here. Justice in the face of scandal. Question number 2. What distractions are being used to let me say that again. What distractions are being used to mislead the public? What distractions are being used to mislead the public? What distractions are being used to mislead the public? 3 cards, please, Spirit. Know too much, want to talk. Missing, searching. What distractions are being used to mislead the public? Domestic violence, abuse. Female energy, this. Lots of female energy with these cards. This is bringing that energy of what's being used to mislead the public is the fact that the mother has only actually done one interview. And that energy is misleading the public. Let's get a clarifier. Know too much, want to talk. I can't do an interview because I might say too much. And we have health issues. We have somebody here not wearing 1 mask but wearing 2. The silenced. Clarify, missing, searching. And we have that card again from yesterday. A lot of synchronized energy in this read. That routine, habit, typical energy. That changing routine of ringing the school, which led on to the missing and searching. What distractions are being used to mislead the public? Clarify, domestic violence, abuse. And we have freedom in reverse. Interesting cards. So with this know too much, want to talk energy, and the health issues with double mask on, this is like you're not gonna talk about anything because you're just gonna let the cat out the bag. That's what that's giving me. This is like physical evidence. And it's a distraction. And it's misleading the public. It's giving me that energy of making somebody look like they don't care about the 2 missing children, that is being kind of confused with somebody that if they talk they might get it wrong. It's physical evidence, and it's directly tied to this case, because this has been one of the biggest things, the misleading things, is the mother, and the fact that she's done one interview and it was a bit of a scatty interview, really. It was a bit and rightly so, her children were missing. But then she left, and there's been nothing since. And it's misleading. It's misleading the case, because it's opened up a can of worms. I'm feeling like this energy here with this card under this missing searching is bringing in that it's like the false alibi energy, the altered times, the fake witnesses. It's bringing in all that energy, which is misleading again. And this domestic violence abuse energy here. And it's clear to see that there was more going on there, and that the mother disappeared out of there at her first opportunity. But the freedom card is in reverse, so it's not quite freedom. It's false freedom. It suggests someone may appear free, but they're still bound to this energy, and they're still bound to the outcome of this energy. So it's like jumping out the fat into the fire energy. And it's all distracting energy. Clarify these cards, please. And we have the 6 of diamonds and the 5. The power of play. Deals made in the shadows with everything at stake. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A payback steeped in suspicion. That's what this is. A payback steeped in suspicion. The power of play, the deals made in shadows with everything at stake. A payback steeped in suspicion. Jumping out the fat into the fire. Payback. Question number 4. What false narratives are being pushed? What false narratives are being pushed? Digital footprint. False narrative. I've given my phone. They've had my phone. They've got everything. How many phones do you have? That's what I want to know. What false narratives are being pushed? Digital footprint. There is a connection. A well-funded operation. Let's clarify the digital footprint. And we have the coat with the cufflinks. And we have another mobile phone on the desk. That's 2 mobile phones. It's a false narrative. I've given them everything. I've given my phone. I've given them everything. My bank accounts. Give them everything. There is a connection. And we have a live in reverse. A well-funded operation. Clean up. So this digital footprint here, clarifying with the coat, with the cufflinks on the table, and another mobile phone there. There is a connection. Alive in reverse. This energy here. There is a connection. Alive in reverse. And this is giving me that energy of it's like with health support, you know, that nobody playing for them kind of energy. Like the energy of someone that should be nurturing or helping instead of being absent and uncooperative. And the connection is that they're both behaving in strange ways. You've got one that's disappeared. And then you've got another one that has give narrative after narrative of repetitive information, who has now gone quiet and posting on Facebook like life's just moving on. And these are the false narratives that are rearing their ugly head, because the energy, you don't have to be a Philadelphia lawyer to work out that the energy here is not matching. Actions speak louder than words. Don't listen to the words. Don't listen to all that jargon. Watch what people do. A well-funded operation. Clarifying with cleanup. So these cards are bringing in a few vibes. It's bringing in that organised setup energy, that well-funded operation, organised setup energy, being clarified with the clean-up, like something that's been hidden here, something that's been cleared out. It's been cleared out kind of energy. It's also given me a vibe of revisiting energy, revisiting places that's already been searched energy, that needs correcting in a different way, needs looking at in a different way. And this card here is giving me that pink blanket energy. I don't know what it is with this pink blanket. I don't know what's going on. I've not really been following the story. I've just seen a couple of posts and a couple of updated videos where a pink blanket has been discussed. Something about it being in half of it in a bin, half of it in a tree. I have no idea what's going on with this pink blanket, but that is bringing in that pink blanket, and it's with the clean up card. So yeah, let's get a clarifier from the missing variables. So this is for the false narratives that's being pushed. And we have the Queen of Clubs. My vision lights the way, but my motives remain my own. Who's that queen in all this? My vision lights the way, but my motives remain my own. The voice of justice, shining a light in the darkness. Number 1. Masters of the game uses both charm and strategy to control operations. The voice of justice, shining a light in the darkness. Number 1. Master of the game uses both charm and strategy to control operations. It's giving me like there's another energy here, sat in the background kind of energy, giving out orders from outer sight kind of energy. And the last question: what's the biggest red flag that's not yet been acknowledged? What's the biggest red flag that hasn't been acknowledged yet? The biggest red flag. This will be interesting. The Lovers relationship. The Magician. Dark ritual. And Strength. Confrontation. The biggest red flag. I need some clarifiers. I know where these cards are going, but I need the cards on the table so you can see it. The Lovers relationship. What is the biggest red flag that hasn't been acknowledged yet? And we have a red flag. And it's in reverse because it hasn't been acknowledged yet. And it's sat underneath the Lovers relationship. I need another clarifier for that. Why is that red card here, Spirit, in reverse? Why is that red flag not being acknowledged? And we have Witness in reverse. Let's get the cards out. Magician, Dark Ritual. What red flag has not yet been acknowledged? And we have Weapon in reverse. I'm going to do 2 cards for each. Weapon in reverse. And Medical Emergency in reverse. Strength, Confrontation. And we have Follow the Money in reverse. And Lies. Sweet little lies. So we've got the Lovers in reverse. Sorry. The Lovers. We've got the red flag in reverse. We've got the Lovers relationship with a red flag in reverse. What red flag has not been acknowledged with the witness in reverse? Let's look at this energy. So there's lots of energy with this red flag in reverse here with this relationship energy. But I feel like the main energy that is coming through strong with this card is the subtle warnings that were underestimated with this in the beginning. They are unreliable witnesses. And with the witness in reverse there, that's giving that energy of a key witness disappearing. And another witness altering stories. Let's keep going. Magician dark ritual with weapon in reverse and medical emergency in reverse. So the magician is concocting a story here, this dark story, and the weapon in reverse is the evidence of this story. The erased evidence. And the medical emergency in reverse. I feel this is the energy of somebody that needs medical attention, but they've not got it for them because it would lead to too many questions. So the confrontation strength energy here. This is somebody on the day that is standing in front of cameras and showing his strength for the family. And the follow the money in reverse is bringing that energy of reflecting misuse of information. Falsifying information with lies. So I feel like the big red flag that hasn't been acknowledged by authorities. It's been acknowledged by a lot of other people, but by authorities through the right channels, is that there was a lot of information missed here at the very beginning of this. And a lot of that information and evidence is now gone. And that's the biggest red flag here. Some of this is public knowledge, but it isn't being aired from the authorities. Let's clarify with the missing variable. And we have the Nine of Spades, the fatal decision. And we have a mirror here with lots of different people in it. And the mirror's cracked. The fatal decision. One wrong move with devastating consequences. One wrong move with devastating consequences. And the wrong move is that this wasn't dealt with as it should have been from the beginning. It was misled with false narratives. Number 2. 1-2. An informant with critical knowledge comes forward. An informant with critical knowledge comes forward. I wonder who that informant will be. An informant with critical knowledge comes forward. The fatal decision. One wrong move with devastating consequences. 9 of Spades. Somebody sat under a very dark cloud in this energy. And I feel like it's the authorities. And all these faces in this crap mirror. 3 clarifiers, please, to finish off this read from the Sea and Caution. Thank you, Spirit. You gave them me all at once. Killer has a history of committing crimes. Victim or victim's family was familiar with the killer. We have somebody with a dog there, holding an umbrella, hiding behind an umbrella. Victim or victim's family was familiar with the killer. Perpetrator has behavioural patterns of a serial killer. Like I say, don't take these words literally, because that there doesn't mean that the people in question are serial killers, but the behaviour and the lack of empathy is along them lines of the energy. So sometimes you have to look a little bit deeper into that wording and that energy. So perpetrator has behavioural patterns of a serial killer. Behavioural patterns is not necessarily a serial killer, but some of the energy that they are showing is kind of the same kind of empathetic energy as a serial killer. Like, we have 2 people here stood at a window and one of them's waving. And that's like the kind of energy of a serial killer would just carry on and go about their everyday business. Like nothing, like they've done nothing. It means nothing. It's a split personality. And there's 2 people there. One of them's hiding behind the frame and the other one is waving. So it's like split personality. This victim or victim's family was familiar with the killer. And we have a female here who's hiding behind an umbrella, not showing the face. And they have a dog with them. And this killer has a history of committing crimes. They may even be crimes that have never gone to a court of law, that have never been arrested, but yet they still have a history of committing crimes. So if you looked at this person and you looked at the card and it says well, this person has had a history of committing crimes. Well, this person hasn't, because they've never been arrested. Doesn't mean they've never committed a crime. It means that they could have committed a crime and never got away with it. And got away with it. Never got caught. So you have to kind of shift shape round this energy, round these cards, round any kind of tarot, oracle read. It's not always what it says on the card. There's deeper energy. And it's all about how you set your intentions to connect that energy. I set my intentions to connect with spirit. And I work with synchronized energy. So a lot of the time you'll see that I might get a lot of cards from a previous read because that energy is following through. Or I might get synchronized numbers that run in accordance with numerical numbers or double numbers. I live a life where I can get up to 10 double angel numbers a day throughout my day, just popping up all over everywhere. And it's all synchronized energy, and that's how I've set my intentions, so that the cards connect with each other. They tell a story, they follow through, but not all information on the cards are relevant. And because I connect with the spirit, I pick up through my clairvoyance which bits are and which bits are not. And even then, this is all alleged, not facts. And energy is shifting all the time. So what you might read today and what you might think today about something could change tomorrow, because energy is changing all the time. But I'm going to leave this here, and I'll do another one soon. Love and light to Lily and Jack.